And that is the importance of the planet Zios as the
Yeah,
actual
that's fucking
capital of
great and all, Professor, but can I have my fucking controller back?
You mean she's dead?
All right, then.
Won't kill her. Don't be
Yeet.
foolish. He'll want to use her battle
You
weapon.
bitch.
Ow! Why'd you hit me with it?
Turn her to the dark side, and the Sith will always be victorious.
Give me that.
To be fair, I was aiming at Walker's face.
Not so fast. We've got a bigger issue to deal with here.
Yeah, that's why I held
The
up
aim
the
is
squirrel.
garbage. My head.
Remind me to never confuse the planets of Star Wars ever again.
Revan?
Ever.
What are you talking
Ever.
You will.
Again.
No, it's no joke. The Jedi Council.
Yeah.
You will.
And the
It's
second I get close, stop me.
Saul Karras told me on the Leviathan, and
That's why I never say any planets.
This is.
Because I know I'm gonna get it wrong.
Do you remember anything about being the Dark Lord?
And it doesn't matter.
Just a few flashes. That's it. Nothing more? Then I don't think there's a problem. It seems to me that if you don't really remember,
Lucas doesn't even care.
then
Yeah, Lucas doesn't care because he's got a fat load of money.
now, right?
Of course it's still
Munty.
How do we know more
Yeah.
memories won't come from
Disney
the
Disney
Dark
can
Lord?
Disney can change the name of every planet in the the entire Star Wars galaxy, and Lucas would not give a fuck because money.
Munty.
You've got nothing to be sorry about. You didn't ask for this.
I'm
Speaking
gonna correct you
I know you.
to Munty every time you say it.
I don't care.
Whatever you used to be, you're one of
Monty?
us now.
Monty.
Okay. Speaking of me
Monty Crisco?
embarrassingly confusing things from Star Wars, despite the fact that at least in this case, I know the fucking difference, unlike with the planets. I was playing Fortnite earlier and actually, to myself, called a TIE fighter an X-Wing and an X-Wing a TIE fighter, and in the back of my head it's like, no, you idiot, it's the other way around.
Okay, good. So I will spare y'all the lecture on the differences between Sinar fleet systems and
No.
Freight Corporation.
I know the differences. I know the differences, but for some reason, part of me autocorrected them to the opposite thing, and it's like, why? Why are you doing this? You know it's wrong.
I'm not here to judge.
Also, gotta love my Joey. Just like I knew the whole time that you were Revan. I just didn't give a fuck.
I love this old man.
Glitch, it's because even your brain refuses to let you be right.
Jesus, Glitch, you hate yourself that much?
Also, Candace is just like, you were the bitch. You were the guy who kicked my ass earlier in the war. No shit, I'm following your lead.
Yeah,
Wait, hang on. Where did that
that's-
droid come from?
Droids don't hold grudges.
that's
We had
wartime
him the whole
homies.
time, Taurus.
I did not remember that. I remember the assassin droid. I don't remember that guy.
I had never used him.
That would explain it.
Answer. My programming is activating my deleted memory core. I believe I have a
Glitch, if you get your ass kicked by somebody, and then he comes up to you later, not remembering who he is, you can do one of two things. Either follow that person and on the off chance they get their memory back and want to go for round 2, or you kill that man right then and there.
You do know who you're talking to, right?
A wimp.
I was gonna say pacifist, but
Same thing. In your case, it's the same thing. Listen, you don't have the physical strength to choose pacifism.
I mean, I could work on that. I just choose not to.
Wow. What are the chances of
Do you
that?
ever fight?
Remember, we're talking about the
When I need to.
Him? No.
Yeah, like I said, when I need to. The thing is, I have never needed to.
The others seem to trust you, and I don't see any other way that we can.
Even the times when he's needed to, he just hasn't.
let me make this perfectly
Give
clear.
yourself time
You're
and time
talking
again
to
during the mission,
someone
but this is
whose
a little much for me to
main
wrap my mind
character
around.
in the series he has is based off of a sci-fi
This
character
must be even more of a shock to
famous
you. I don't know
for
how you even keep going.
talking
I
his
guess
way
we all
out
just
of
have
a
to find a way to push forward.
conflict.
Don't worry. I won't let my personal feelings get in the way of my assignments or this mission. But don't forget, I've sworn an oath to defend the Republic. As long as this mission stays on
So
course,
yeah,
I'll stick
it
with you.
really is
I won't
a.
let you betray the Republic under any
I
circumstance.
choose
So
to
I guess
fight
that's
when
it
I
then.
feel
We
I
keep
need
going.
to,
We've still got
and
one
I have
more
never
star
felt
map
the
to
need to.
uncover if we're gonna find that Star Forge and save Bastila. So let's do it before it's too late.
Wait, so how much more of the Star Forge do we need to find?
All of it.
No,
Hang on.
we've already found a couple of the pieces. I just don't remember.
We're
I
on the
don't
last
remember.
one.
Okay. Well, how many pieces of the Star Forge are there?
5.
Okay. So
That's
as of
the map.
so as of now we only have 4 of them. Okay. That's all I need to know.
Yeah, in about 7 years, this settlement will be absolutely destroyed.
Well, it's a good thing we're here now. We can destroy it early.
What do you think happened?
Oh, never mind then.
Is it you got pissy?
The one, the Jedi whose troops.
And by you, I mean Revan.
It was Revan, leading an army out to defeat the Mandalorians. It was you.
Come here,
I
Dogo.
knew when I heard that I'd become the Dark
yes.
Lord.
Casey has dog.
Something was wrong with it. The man who saved me could never go completely to the dark side.
Say hi. She has the headphones on.
It is good to know that
Bobby.
you have truly
Enchilada.
changed. It gives me hope. I do not think now that I will fall to the dark side. I only have to look at you and follow.
Well, which one of your dogs is it?
And there is no way I can fail.
He can't hear you, dummy.
Yes, that is
You
true.
say that.
Put the headset on the dog.
Yeah?
I will
If
never
you put
forget
the
what you
headphones
did
off.
for me, even if you do not remember it.
Fucking.
Yes.
So
what's
now
up?
ask your silly question.
If you're ready to talk, then yes. So am I. I can't hate you. I tried. I wanted to hold you responsible for all the things you've done for my wife, for Telos, for Dustil.
I wanted to hold you responsible for all the things you've done. Unfortunately, you have main character
I got the revenge I
immunity,
always
so
wanted when
I can't
Saul
really
died,
do that.
But it hasn't brought me the peace that I thought it would. Despite whatever part of Revan is inside you, the darkness that must surely be there, it isn't who you
I mean,
are.
you could.
That's
You're
why
just
I
actively
can't hate
choosing
you,
not
why I
to.
don't want any more revenge. You don't have to be Revan. You can be so much more. Whatever
Yeah,
Jedi
you
did
can
to
be
you, they
whatever
gave
we
you that
named this
chance.
character, whose
Whatever's
name
left
I
in the
constantly
prisoner's point,
forget
there's
for
going to come a
reasons.
time very soon where you're going to have to make a choice, and there won't be any turning back. Well, then I hope I can save you from yourself.
What do we name Revan again?
Jack Lantis.
Why?
Because I just hit the random button a few times.
Got something on your mind?
Well, I am happier that the reason is because we hit the random button
Oh, I
a
get
few
it.
times and not we actively chose to call him Jack Lantis.
Yeah, what do you want? This thing with Joggy. Is there something? Korriban is a Sith
Hold on.
world, that's for
Oh.
sure.
Yes.
Rumor has it that the leader of our clan at the time, Mandalore,
Hey,
did go
peeps.
down. They say the Sith
Yeah, opt
perform
out.
terrible magic
Okay.
here. You have anything else?
I'll talk to y'all later.
Your choice.
See ya.
Okay. This is probably going to be the last part of the night anyway.
And Rumpy was lost to the void.
Yeah, we'll probably get him back next part.
We should probably patch up that hole.
Yeah, we really should.
And of course, by we,
Rumpy's
it's
the guy.
gonna end up being me.
Rumpy's the guy who typically is on patch duty when it comes to winning. So.
And where is he currently?
All right. So once we get him out of the void, I'll probably patch it.
You're gonna patch it.
Look, I have nothing better to do.
I'd like to see that.
I have nothing better to do, he says, knowing full well he's also gonna have to deal with editing these parts.
No, that is the wrong answer. Again, you pathetic hopefuls can't
So,
possibly all be
during our average recording session, how much of my content do you have edit out? No, I don't watch our videos.
Okay, that actually answers whatever question I was gonna have. Not much, honestly.
All right, one more question.
Look, the only
Really?
thing I edit out is the only thing I intentionally edit out is when we say you or someone else says something
Of course, Shardan. Anything you command
something
us.
that can be misconstrued as unintentionally. Well, not unintentionally. Something that can be misconstrued as offensive, even if it was only intended as a joke.
Mercy is a weakness. If your leader shows a weakness, it is your duty to kill him and show true authority, true power. That is why the Sith are strong.
Because for the most part, I actually don't really cut out.
No, you don't understand.
I don't really cut out a lot of things.
Probably never. I can't. You, Jedi, you're looking to get in. Let me pose a question to you. These hopefuls
I mean, take into account, you're talking to somebody who multiple parts, not just for this playthrough, but in general, multiple parts, I will just say fuck it and just cut the opening fluff where it's just us digging around before a commentary part, and some of the unnecessary fluff at the end of a part, and then just upload it to the channel.
We didn't do anything. Silence. It's
Wait,
not
you
what did, so much as what you didn't do, which is
upload just the fluff?
No. I say I cut out the fluff.
Yeah, but then you said you upload that to the channel.
No, I said I cut out the fluff and upload the part without the fluff to the channel.
Oh, dude. I just found something really funny.
What?
There are llama tauntauns in the game that you can hide in.
Oh, I didn't realize they were tauntauns. Or they were supposed to be tauntauns. I thought they were just fucking llamas.
With horn?
I didn't notice they were tauntauns. They were supposed to be tauntauns.
And with their guts hanging out? You know, candy and confetti?
I noticed the candy and confetti. I didn't notice the horns. But considering where they are, because if it's where I think they are, it makes a lot more sense.
Well, stranger, quite literally, whether you live or
I mean, this is a snowy area, but I saw one back in, like a grassy field.
Not enough to save your sorry self.
Let me kill this one, lad.
Now, let's not be hasty. What do you say?
But it also heals you to hide in it.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Okay, I didn't notice that. I think I only tried that once.
What? Shut up, fool, unless you want to be next.
Yeah? Stop it.
Fine, we'll go.
This is hilarious. I mean, it's kind of dumb that they're llamas, but I get it.
It's kind of
They
it's kind of
they
a
had to do
it's
something with the llamas.
yeah, it's a Fortnite thing, so it's dumb, but I get it, but it's also like, yeah. Hey, it's better than the fucking I hate the Wookiee team leader skin that they're doing for the Spell Pass because it looks terrible.
I just can't stand the eyes.
Well, it's supposed to be based off of the Cuddle team leader, which is
I know what
why
it's supposed to be based off of, but the
I
cuddle team leader is still got those eyes.
yeah, the Cuddle team leader is ugly. I will say this. I love that one of the back blings. I love that one of the back
I'm sending you guys
blings.
over to your dog.
What are you saying, Bion? Your puppy says hi. Okay. One of the back blings for the Wookiee team leader. I don't remember which variant it is, but one of the back blings is.
No, you may not.
Is supposed to be like a reference to Chewbacca holding, like carrying C-3PO in a bag. Or not a bag, like a net, but still.
I mean, to a Wookiee, same thing.
Is there something specific? And what if I That is the whole point.
Yes.
Idiots. Sith is not a bantha, all endurance and no brains.
Oh, by the way, how much experience did we end up with?
Oh, it's a test.
45.
Oh, they ended it as soon as I left.
No, it's just more a case of we didn't get any more fights.
Whose session was today?
Mine.
Was it the?
You're not. Not the one that you're in.
Oh, okay.
War Stars.
Ah, right. The other campaign.
Sure.
Oh, I will say this. So at the same time, right now, because Fortnite is doing the Star Wars season, they're also doing the Lego pass that they have is also Star Wars themed. You can get Captain Phasma as one of the characters.
The
But
bitch from the bad movies?
the bitch that was kind of just killed
Is there
off,
something you need,
more or less
kid?
unceremoniously.
You think me a fool? You are far from the first Jedi.
That's what I said. The bitch from the bad
Who
movies.
am I? You must not
Yeah.
have been in Korriban for very long. Either that or you have been feeling
What
your way
cracks
about
me
blindly.
up though
Luckily for you, I am
is
I am your Thurban.
all of the
Second only to
they have
Master
different
Kotor
builds
of the Sith
based on
Academy
Star
here in
Wars,
Dresde. I am the
and
one who decides which of the few of the many hopefuls
they
who
have
travel here
little
to train actually
outposts
become a Sith. Why?
and
Is it
buildings
your
that you
desire
can
to
build
enter
that are
the
Star Wars
academy?
themed.
Is that why you are here?
One of which is just a fucking AT-AT. So you can just, if you wanted to, have an AT-AT as a house in fucking Lego Fortnite. And I love that idea. So why are we in the Sith Temple?
Because we have to get into a fucking tomb so that we can get the last piece of the Star Forge.
Ah.
Because he said so.
I would consider that an amusing plot. What about Revan? Revan is dead.
Quit questioning shit.
We
Wow.
make no apologies for the weak. Of those who come to train, those...
Look, I'm mostly questioning things to make sure I'm following along with what's going on in the story.
It is the Jedi who serve
You're
the
not.
Force. We shape it to our will. You know the name. Malak is the strongest of us. That is our way.
Uh,
You've heard
Vegeta.
enough, have you? Ah, so obviously you're a Jedi. As I thought.
What?
How interesting that they would let
I was
with
thinking
that
of something
kind of
from
power you could be.
BBC Abridged.
I see. No, my friend.
Oh, I thought you were
Not me,
laughing
but
at what I
otherwise.
said.
I kind of was.
Okay, there's a reason I said Vegeta.
I'm not surprised.
It's because I just bought Vegeta and Bulma.
What do you want?
Oh, forgot they
I'm
were in the
trying to get
shop.
into the civic.
Check the haha channel.
That's the only way to become.
Oh no, it's
Alright.
Haha's.
I thought they were good, but
Oh
I
no,
suppose that might
the
be good.
memes.
I wish I knew to tell you. She's a Twi'lek Sith master, I hear. I really couldn't say.
You think this shit's funny?
And I don't even know who that fucking character is. I just thought it fucking funny.
Really?
Hondo
Hey, what's
Naka.
this? Looks like we found ourselves a bit of sport,
Let me
my friends.
let me remind you.
This is good.
If that is a
I hope
character
to
from Clone
celebrate my
Wars, I've
acceptance
never
into
seen
the
Clone Wars.
academy.
Me too.
He's
So
one
how
of the
about a
better
shot?
characters from that show.
He's a resident piece of shit. So you know, your type.
That's pretty funny. Why should we be scared of you?
He's basically what Murdoch is trying to be.
Hey, this one has killed Sith.
You picked the wrong place to say that.
Bring it on!
Yes, you can tell him I said that. I'll fucking tell him I said that.
Oh, I'm more just kind of paying attention to the actually paying attention to the game, like, trying to find things to say about what's going on screen, and it's also like
There's nothing to say about what's on screen.
Just fucking around and finding out.
So yeah, nothing unusual.
It sounds alright.
Oh god.
Okay, I want to know I want to know why the fact that you're waving around a purple lightsaber is like what do the other Siths in this building think? It's like you must have stolen that from a Jedi.
Well, to be fair, you can pose as a Jedi trying to defect, so maybe
Oh,
this
okay.
isn't coming thread yet.
That's right. It was one of the options in the thing. Anyway.
Didn't the purple lightsaber mean that the person is not opposed to using dark side powers?
Yes.
Okay, so I mean, if anyone were to see Revan using a purple lightsaber and knew, oh, he learned a Jedi, it would make more sense seeing a purple lightsaber than say a blue lightsaber or something.
Yeah, yellow would be weird.
Well, that's a Jedi Temple Guard.
I didn't realize yellow was Temple Guard.
Yes.
In Legends, it was more specifically used by Sentinels, who are specifically trained to go out and hunt traces of the dark side, meaning their whole deal is, we murder Sith.
Huh. Yeah, no, you're right. Yellow would be weird. And to be
In
fair,
canon, it means that you are an incredibly virtuous individual who is just super awesome and perfect.
So
That's
yellow
the
is the yellow is the Mary Sue color.
I
Got
will
it.
take you to the academy. I have only one other question.
You have a strong sense of justice, basically. Galere is the one person that they decided to canonically make a personal, make their personal color yellow.
Then let us leave.
it is something that makes me happy. Like, I love that you gave the actual reason, because
Greetings,
it
prospective students.
the actual reason makes a lot more
Appears we have a
sense,
late entry.
and
What
it
do you
makes
bring
me
before
happy
me,
that
Kotor?
that it
Young
is a
human
color you can have in
discerning of the Force?
A human
Jedi
that has
Fallen
had
Order,
some training, it seems, Master
because it's
Uthar.
like, if
Very
Jedi Fallen
promising,
Order
I
is
think.
considered canon, that makes me
Promising?
even happier. 'Cause,
That one's not worthy to lick spit off your
It's
shoes,
probably
Master.
not.
I met this one in the colony. Unworthy.
I
if you
mean, the
ask me.
color,
Because
the
I can
color
judge
probably
for
isn't
myself,
canon,
thank
but
you. Tell me, human,
story
what
might
do you
be.
know of the ways of the Sith? What preconceptions has your mind?
The closest thing
He says
Cal
having
Kestis is
not.
actually the closest thing that we have to another person who was canonically using yellow, because he either has yellow or orange.
Huh, nice. I have my copy of the game like right next to me, and I could
Indeed.
just
Then perhaps you
look
would
at the
care to
cover.
demonstrate
He
to us
says
the
look.
powers of a
He
Sith
says pulling his
Master.
cover out and saying that's
No?
deluxe edition,
Then
and he
perhaps you should
has
keep your
fucking blue
foolishness to
lightsaber on it.
yourself and actually learn something.
Fucking
The
hell.
Jedi equate the light
what
with goodness
the
and
hell
strength,
is
and the
Zero
dark with
Company?
weakness and evil. That is their tradition, and it is truly no surprise that
I
they cling to
really
it for
should
comfort.
just
We, however, do not
play
treat
through
the
Fallen
Force as a
Order.
burden. We treat it as a
Wait,
gift.
is this a
Something to be
fucking
celebrated.
Star Wars
We use it to
XCOM?
acquire power over
Yes,
and why should we
Which
Holy
and
game?
I
shit!
pray,
as the Jedi say we should
that it's
power
good.
as the Force is meant
Which game?
to be? The Jedi would hide that
Zero
from you.
Company.
They would tell you the dark side is too
Well,
quick, too
wait,
easy.
hold on.
All
All
so
right,
that they
no,
may
Oh,
never
I
challenge the
gotta look. I
wait,
principles
gotta
of
look
our
up.
no.
Joining with us
No.
means
Oh,
realizing your
no.
true potential. It means not stifling yourself solely for the sake of hidebound
Bion,
shamans and their
Yeah.
antiquated notion of
I have
order.
bad news.
Be what you were meant to
What?
be. What say you,
Respawn
Raffi? Are you
Entertainment.
ready to learn the secrets of the dark side? Dare you?
I dare, Master Uthar. I am ready.
Brash and fiery. As expected.
Respawn
Turn
Entertainment's
that
not a
passion
bad.
to your advantage,
It's not a
child.
bad company.
What of you, Meekle? Are you ready?
I am, Master. More than ready.
I sense much anger within you.
You've had wrong opinions in the
That is
past.
good.
They're
can
not.
forgive this.
They are not
And
Aspire.
Sardan, what of you?
I am always
Aspire
I
has done
see.
worse with
You had
Star
best gather your
Wars,
wits for
with
the
a
Give
lot of
us
their
Dark
recent.
Side. You
Titanfall,
will not
bastards.
last. And you, young human, does this interest
They did.
you? Are you ready to learn more
It's
of what
Apex
they
Legends,
didn't.
No, they
unfortunately.
didn't.
your slaves? They are irrelevant. Are you? I can see into your heart, young human. Now then, all of you 5 recruits, if the one who succeeds
Respawn. I
will be
still
admitted to
think
the
Respawn
academy
Entertainment
as
is not
my pupil,
bad.
Euphora.
As Master Uthar said, what is an act of
Because
worth?
at
You
least
must-
when it
If
comes
you
to
wish
Star
gain a
Wars, I
lead
think
over your
Aspire is
group, the
worse.
rest is for you to discover.
That being said, you got a point with the Titanfall. That being said, not really Respawn's. That's not Respawn's fault. That's EA. Oh, it
there
puts you in
are.
command. Puts
Let's
you
say
in
for
command
prospect
during the
for the
Clone
year.
Wars. Well, that is interesting.
Absolutely. By my
What?
estimation, you are far more likely to
Zero
achieve the
Company.
prestige
Zero
necessary to
Company
join
takes
the
place during the
Sith
Clone
than
Wars,
any of
apparently.
the others. As a matter of fact, I am so certain of that I'm willing to offer you an
Really?
opportunity of the
That's what it said when I was
once-in-a-lifetime
looking it up.
variety. Would you like to hear it?
I wasn't looking at the synopsis.
I wasn't looking at the synopsis here. I was looking at blog post for the game.
Good. I do so adore someone who's willing to take
Huh.
a chance. As I said, you're no doubt
Well,
going to be
that's
the one whom Uthar chooses to become a Sith. With my help, of
really
course. Once
fucking
that
weird.
occurs, he will take you into the Valley of the Dark Lords to the tomb of Nagasado to administer the final test. There you and I will be alone with
Then
them.
again, I guess they
The
did
perfect time
wait
to,
forever and a half to
shall we
make
say,
other
arrange for a
games.
change in the Academy's leadership.
Have you guys heard of Eden Zero?
The tomb is an ancient ruin on the surface that was visited years ago by Darth Revan and Darth Malik. They discovered a star
Name
map
doesn't
there of
ring
great
a
importance.
bell.
Reaching that map as they did is
Sci-fi
part of the
fairy
final
tale.
test. At any rate, it is not the tomb that is important.
Still doesn't ring a
That
bell.
Uthar will be alone is what is important.
Well,
I suppose you could do that. Even the hint of betrayal from his pupil and Uthar would move to eliminate
They're
him. But
just
this is a
now
very good opportunity for you.
making a
You can
game
start off
for
your
it.
Sith career as the right hand of the head of the academy. Me, Uthar will not offer you that. Do you believe Uthar would not be
And I
aware of
was
this?
thinking,
Tell Master Uthar what you wish.
it's weird that they
Where are
waited this
you?
long to make a game, but then I thought,
I'm
well,
so glad.
I
I will
mean,
begin to make preparation.
they still haven't made a fairy tale game that I know of.
Have much to
There's multiple
And
fairy tale games.
never seen one. Anyways, back to what I was saying. They usually wait a long ass time to make a game based off of any anime.
That's also not true. There's a lot of anime that have gotten video games literally the exact same time the first season comes out.
Devon, what's 12 times 3?
36.
Can you build me a potato gun that can fire 36 cans of soda at Glitch's head at once?
Give me 2 minutes.
I will give you some credit though. Like there are anime that take a while to get video game adaptations, but there
Oh,
are
good
also,
God, they're doing another Metal Gear.
if you're talking about Delta, that was announced like 2 years ago. And it's also not another, that's a remake of Metal Gear Solid 3.
Oh God, they're doing another Metal Gear.
But going back to the anime thing real quick, like